All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and what I want to get into, today, respond to a video that was uploaded by the brother Yaquab, Hopeful Elect 3, and you had this, this Edomite chick, she looked like an Edomite, which her grandfather had a dream about civil unrest. Okay, and we're at the point now, to where prophecies, all right, are going to become louder and louder. All right, and it's going to affect, more and more people. Okay, prophecy is going to reach out and touch. The Lord didn't raise up the prophets, to just constantly warn and nothing happened. Okay, the prophets are the calm before the storm. Okay, and the voice of reasoning for, Israel. Okay, pleading and begging Israel to get right before judgment come. Okay, but you heathens, you're just calling the mix. Okay, now this is Ezekiel 12 and 22, and then we'll get to the video. It says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?" Okay, and this is, the Lord has numbed people, to his prophecy, because as the prophets go out and speak and things don't happen immediately, people get numb to the message and they go on living. They don't have to verbalize, that they don't believe in the prophecy. Their lifestyle shows it. Okay, because prophecy, what's within prophecy is what? Judgment. So if you continue on doing what you want to do, okay, going after your own devices, all right, because by default, if you're not, following, okay, how about Shemal Shai, you're in rebellion. So as people go on with their usual rebellion, okay, their usual pride, okay, well, but that's them saying that, they don't have any reference to the prophecies, man. Okay, as if the Most High, is playing, if he's joking, if he's nothing to be feared. Okay, well, this is why prophecy is just gonna walk people down, man. Ezekiel 12 and 23, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, the effect of every vision." All right, and it's going to transition from people hearing about the prophecies to people being in the middle of these prophecies, man. Okay, and this is where we at. All right, this is where the Lord, has taken this thing. This is where things are headed. Okay, you see the White House, is is ticked out. Okay, Zion is out. Okay, you see, civil unrest, the propaganda and the psyops. Okay, you see the instability, you see, the love of many waxing cold. So the Lord just has, this gumbo, okay, brewing of all these different prophecies, man. Okay, and things are reaching a boiling point. Now, I want to get this video and respond to a few points that she said. Okay, let's go here.
So I typically wouldn't share a dream like this on here, mostly because it's not my dream. I didn't have this dream, but my grandfather had this dream. My grandma, who is now passed away, and her husband, my grandpa, are well known in our family to be prolific dreamers and oftentimes would have prophetic dreams. And my grandfather, who was in his early 80s, had a prophetic dream about America. My sister recently went to go visit him this past Sunday, and he was taking a nap. He was by himself, and it was just him and her. He woke up from his nap, and he looked over, and he started sharing his dream immediately with my sister. He told her that he had a dream that He saw a lot of people fighting, and a lot of innocent people were being killed here in America.
And that's what I want to respond to first, because you said a lot of innocent people were being killed in America. Well, first off, all right, she's not in a position to deem who's innocent. Okay, you people don't understand judgment. You have no, sense of righteousness. Okay, because Westernization, is a culture of emotions. Okay, so you have no sense of righteousness. All right, to be able to judge. Okay, someone being innocent. All right, so let's go to the scriptures and see what the scriptures say, because America is being judged for a reason. First off, let's go to Job 4. Okay, and 7, and it says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, and where were the righteous cut off?" Okay, so no one that's being judged, okay, is innocent. All right, and Yahweh Shema Shai, he knows all. Okay, and according to how people get judged, that lets you know the severity, okay, of their sin, of their wickedness, man. Okay, so this whole thing of the innocent people in America, no, America is guilty as hell. The people in it, all right, the energy is very satanic. It's very anti-Messiah. All right, it's full of pride. Okay, you see, no, man. Okay, it says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. America's getting ready to reap of the energy that is put out there, man. The Americans don't give a damn about nobody on the earth. Okay, they don't even care about each other over here in America, man. All right, and America gets to do all this wickedness throughout the earth, and the people don't blink. The people go on about their day. Okay, but something happens in America, now everybody innocent, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Okay, let's get this real quick in Proverbs 17. Okay, and this whole, America's innocent kick. Nah, man. This is Proverbs 17 and 15. Say, he that justifieth the wicked. Okay, and the American population, they justify the wickedness of America, man. Okay, they're okay with what America is doing as long as they're day to day. As long as they, because America's only concerned about what? The economy. Okay, they don't care about the morality of their government. They just care about the economy, money in their pockets. Okay, they don't care about the lewdness. Okay, here it is. Usually, America has made same-sex marriage okay. Like, come on, man. Look at TV now. Look at these things, man. Like, America is completely wicked, man. Okay, and you people condone it. All right. It says, he that justified the wicked and condemneth the just. Yeah, because here it is, you justify wickedness, but anything that's righteous, okay, is heavily criticized here in America, man. Okay, a man, that rules his household is called toxic. Okay, a woman that's obedient to a man that she called a pick-me. Okay, you people ridicule righteousness and you glorify wickedness, but then you're innocent, man. Okay, and it says, even they both are abomination to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man. Okay, so this whole thing of America being innocent, no, the scriptures tell you why this judgment is coming. All right, I believe it's Jeremiah 50 and, all right. Yep, this is Jeremiah 50 and 29. It says, call together the archers against Babylon. All right, anybody that has nuclear capability. All you that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her. For she have been proud against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, against the Holy One of Israel. Okay, so all this wickedness that America has been able to do, all this pride that America shows towards the Most High, man, this very narcissistic, satanic, pagan, idolatrous culture of America. Okay, all the the violence that America is responsible for in the earth. Now these nations going to do it to America, man. Okay, do according to her work. All right, recompense her according to her work, man. So America has earned this judgment that's coming. Okay, so that innocent shit, nah. you know, she had been proud against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And this country, America's culture is very proud against the Lord, man. All right, and the Lord is a joke to them. You know, they constantly, this Jesus character and the guy, they constantly mock them guys, man. No reverence for them guys at all, man. There's more reverence for Satan here. Okay, it's more reverence for self-worshiping the celebrities than it is for the Most High and His Son. Okay, so there's a judgment coming for that, man. Now let's go back to the video. She said something else I want to address.
Due to this fighting, my grandfather saw a war here on American soil, and he was really saddened by this dream. And then he began to tell her that he knew that he wasn't going to be here long, not much longer. Either I'm going to die of natural causes or I'm going to be killed. Mind you, my grandpa doesn't watch the news, so he doesn't know anything about the riots that are happening in LA. He doesn't know about the riots that are happening in other parts of this country. He doesn't know any of that. But my sister told me that when he told her that dream, she knew instantly that this was a prophetic dream. My sister felt that the Holy Spirit was on him when he was telling her this dream. So today is June 11th. I don't know what to make of this, but I pray that, we don't see civil unrest here in America. I pray that we don't see war on our own lands. And unfortunately, we've been that spoiled, and I do mean spoiled, that we think that these types of things can happen in other countries, third world countries, war-torn countries. I pray with all of my heart that the United States never experiences this. But if people continue the way that they're going, you very well might in this lifetime experience that here.
Ain't no might to it, okay? And just show you that, people have this mindset of no accountability. America needs to be judged and will be judged, okay? So ain't no might to it, all right? Prophecy, all right, it's going to happen. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Let's get this Isaiah 46. Let's get prophecy, man. You see, you people have false hope, and who do you pray to? Okay, here it is. You rebel against anything that's righteous, but then you want to pray. Okay, when there's any sign of crisis or chaos, now you want to pray that it doesn't happen. Okay, but when things are copacetic and cool, you do everything, okay, in your power to rebel against any type of righteousness, man. Okay, Isaiah 46 and 8, it says, 46 and 9, it says, remember the former things are old, for I'm the Most High, and there is none else. I'm the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You read this in the NLT. Only I can tell you the future before it even happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish. So the Lord is finna bring to pass whatever he wishes, man. Whatever his plans are, he's going to bring them forth, man. The hell what you people think and your emotions and how you feel and you hope this. And no, America done. America is finna be the worst place to be on the earth, man. From the time of civil unrest leading all the way up to the missiles, man. Okay? The brunt of the Lord's wrath is here in America, man. Okay? So going back, let's get some prophecy just to prove that, man. Let's get this in. All right. All right. This is Isaiah 19. Okay. And 2. And it says, I read in NLT, I said, I will make the Egyptian, which is Americans, fight against Egyptian, Brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, city against city, province against province, man. This will happen. Okay, it's gonna be civil unrest. People are gonna lose it. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of violence. It's gonna be a lot of starvation. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of rape. All right, robbing, kidnapping. It's gonna be crazy, man. Okay, and ultimately the Lord's gonna destroy this place with missiles. Let's get that. Okay, we ended there. This is Jeremiah 49:13. Said, "For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste." So the Lord has sworn by himself, and Basra being America, all right, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. So the Lord has sworn by himself that this is going to happen. America is going to be nuked and destroyed, turned to a desert. That's it. You know, ain't nothing to hope for, ain't nothing to pray for some other alternative ending. No, this is it. Okay? So that's the point. So Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you so satisfied till next time I say shalom.